shit. Let's see.
Everyone in their seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. And they were still in that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Shot clock at 3. Outside Edwards. No good with the triple. Celtics on offense. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 5.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing for Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Here's Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Moves in a quick start here for the Celtics. Pass to Horford. Smart on the wing. Brown outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his
now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Here's Towns.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
That's his second.
And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns.
Second team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Timberwolves substitution. Now
Tatum on the wing. With the drive. And the dunk by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Russell. Will it go? Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
It's deflected.
Back to Beverly. Barely 6 feet. Send it back, young Patrick.
Here's Tatum. We saw him with 29 points last game. Celtics passing it around. Back to Tice. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
The ball movement on this.
I mean, some people are better than others.
That's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
All right, it doesn't matter. Some people better.
So the Timberwolves called their first time out. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Fans, your Celtics sports answer.
And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to kicking that one.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And the dunk by Brown.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Get the fuck
And
out
give
of
them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
First team foul.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while.
We've got to get this guy in the
fuck,
dunk contest.
man?
Jalen Brown taking flight with that
Hey,
insane
man, I've been waiting on
athleticism.
them and shit.
Here's Russell. A rebound by the Celtics. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Launches it. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 13. Driving to the basket. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Hey.
1:06 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Lets it fly.
Now,
Nails
Reed.
the baby hook.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top.
Reed.
But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jalen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble. The shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Brown. Outside, Horford. Tice inside. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Brown.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Reed. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Brown. That will count. Jalen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. They kept going to him again and again. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons. But last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Over in the corner, Brown. Second shot opportunity. Boston, no good that time either.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Kicks it out to Beasley. It's good from long range. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Adding to the lineup for the Timberwolves.
And here is Tatum. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. To the inside. Here's Tice. And it's in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Tatum. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Pass to Pritchard. Inside. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
That's his first.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that
At the
one.
line, shooting one.
Free throw, no good for Tice. Timberwolves trailed by 10. And stolen by White. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop.
You know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Prince, right side.
2 minutes.
Here's Towns. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And Towns not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Timberwolves making a switch here.
Make some noise.
Celtics leading by 10. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense. And it became a focus for him.
And a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Here's Tatum. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Assisted by.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Over to the wing. Back to Horford. Lets it go from deep. Boston again missing. Timberwolves trailed by 8. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Vanderbilt, guarded by Horford. Shot clock at 6. Vanderbilt
This is
misses.
crazy.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And
Make it a
here
better
we go.
fucking game,
Beverly
man.
heading
Shit.
to the hoop.
Look at this shit.
Watches the slam dunk finish.
It's fucked up.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
To the
Making
right
this a
side.
fucked up game.
And the basket by
One
Horford.
side.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he
Layups,
accurate.
dunks. Fuck.
Pass to Reed. Back to Beverly. Tries it from 19.
Well, that's outstanding footwork from Smart on the defensive end. A
Struggling
superb
like a
job
motherfucker in
staying
this
with
game.
his man.
And so it's Boston. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly.
You ain't gotta contest somehow. You just gonna miss him any fucking way.
Well, we've got a second half of
Shit.
basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Look at this.
Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota. It's Brown on the wing. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the
Like he
glass.
can't never fucking miss.
Brown's got
Fucks me up
17 now.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Vanderbilt.
This is crazy, man.
A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Horford.
They have been
Haven't
more
beaten anything,
dominant
still
in this
missing.
game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum, a three-level scorer, gets to the mid-range jumper. It's good.
Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum is
Surprised he made that
incredibly
shit.
efficient score.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Pass to Russell. From 10 feet out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Misses off the left iron. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Russell can't make shit now.
Brown drives in. And the rejection by Towns.
Terrific effort by Towns. Sticks with the play and sends it back.
Substitution on the court.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. On defense, the Timberwolves. Down by 12. No good that time.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the
Why
other
they always
side
falling?
losing focus.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
From Peyton Pritchard.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Yo,
It's
this is
rebounded by
crazy.
Tice.
You know how many fucking shots they have us missing? They keeping me down. We already playing down, but they keeping me even fucking down, man. God damn.
Second team foul.
Here's Brown. Takes it inside.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's
Look
got
at
the
that.
rock in his hands.
Russell, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in.
You see, don't miss some bullshit
Got 14
shots.
points.
We missing all these bullshit shots, dunks.
Any
Come on,
fight
man.
on the inside.
not a
They've
good
allowed
game.
10 straight points in the paint.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never...
look back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard.
Come
on every time.
Reed gets the bucket.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing, more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Pass to McDaniels. Beasley.
Look, I didn't pass it. Damn. You're leaving me wide open, so what the fuck? Nothing's going to take him fucking give him the ball.
What he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The kick out to Williams.
I don't see how you got that pass.
Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
The offensive rebound. Here's McDaniels. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Pritchard. No points in the game yet for him. Down low. Tice. Shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 15.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics lead by 12. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Outside, Horford. The three. That shot off.
What?
Out to White. Gets the three-pointer to fall. White's got himself on the board with three there.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Beasley outside. Now Beverly.
He just parking in the fucking lane.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
You know they're going to go my way. Shit.
Brown outside. The putback. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Yes, to Vanderbilt. Now Edwards. Out to the wing. Stolen by Smart. To the inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Stop the run. And it's blocked by Brown. And they get it back.
Look at this, man.
Snatched up.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Boston foul.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Tatum.
That is his
I
first
couldn't
foul of the
pass.
game.
Personal
It's
foul.
crazy how this game is playing out. For me.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we know Patrick Beverly is one of those guys you love having him on your team. But if you're an opponent, you absolutely despise this guy's toughness and the way he embraces the defensive end of the floor. Patrick Beverly has dug it out of the dirt and created a great career.
Outside, Horford. Inside, here's Williams. Outside, Smart. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Minnesota ball.
Timberwolves trailed by 17. Pass to Beasley. For the 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now here's Tatum. In the corner, Smart with it. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Derek White.
Oh, that's a strong finish. Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
To the middle and finished off by Horford.
Well, the rise for the alley-oop, just remarkable timing, perfect execution.
Russell with the bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Dor, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, that wingspan, a power forward frame. He's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
2 minutes.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Edwards can't hit. Boston leading by 14. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Bounce pass from Tatum. Stolen by Beverly. .116 left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Celtics working the ball around now. Nifty move. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Timberwolves substitution.
12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. And he drives in, and so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical